It's Heather, and I am coming at you guys from cycle day 13 today of my first medicated cycle of Clomid. So just to recap, if anyone's watching any of my videos for the first time, I have PCOS and I just had both of my tubes cleared of blood clots. And I have one fibroid on my uterus, and I have a thyroid problem. So those are my TTC obstacles that I'm dealing with. My husband's sperm count is totally awesome. He's a rock star. And so that is the one thing that we have going for us. So I just finished, like I said, my first medicated cycle of Clomid, 50 milligrams. We've been trying to conceive for over a year now, I guess naturally, without medication. And this is our first medicated cycle. So I went in for my mid-cycle scan on Friday. Today's Saturday. And I was pretty excited about it. I just wanted to see how I'm responding to the Clomid and if I'm responding at all. You know, everyone wants to know, like, am I going to be one of those ladies that does respond to Clomid? Is it going to work for me, that very first gateway fertility drug? Or am I going to have to go on to more I guess aggressive or advanced treatment or Femara or whatever. So I am like everyone else, and I was really excited to see whether Clomid was working for me or not. So my husband went with me because I was excited and stressed, and so was he, and he just wanted to see kind of what I go through when I go there and get a blood draw and my ultrasound. So it was kind of cool that he came. We got mediocre news, not awesome wonderful news, and not really bad news. I guess the worst news that I could have gotten is that there's nothing, that I'm not responding whatsoever to the Clomid. And the best news that I could have gotten is that I have a beautiful, awesome 18 millimeter follicle that's just ready to pop. That's what everyone wants to hear. And that they have like this perfect lining when they go in there. I had one dominant follicle on my left ovary, which is really kind of strange because my left ovary is actually my bad ovary. It's the one that they can never find. It's the one that always has a cyst. It's the one that always acts up, and the right one's awesome. But the left one is the one that had a dominant follicle on it. I have one dominant follicle, and it was measuring at less than 10 millimeters on cycle day 12. They are hopeful that it will grow about 2 millimeters per day. My estradiol level was either 42 or 62. I should have written it down because I can't remember now. And my nurse said that everything is good. The way that I have one dominant follicle and my estradiol level shows that my ovaries are working in sync, whatever that means. I've never heard that before. And I should have asked her to elaborate on it, but sometimes when you're talking to your nurse or your doctor, you just don't think of these questions until you hang up the phone. So that's what happened to me. I don't know what she meant by that, but I took it as something positive. So I am going to go back in for another scan on Monday, and we'll see where we're at. I mean, I'm hoping that it's going to grow and that it's not just going to kind of go away, and then I'll have one of those really, really long PCOS cycles because I will not have ovulated, and I won't get any progesterone, and I won't, you guys know how it goes. If you're watching this, you more than likely have PCOS, so you know what I'm talking about. The funniest thing is that Fertility Friend says that I ovulated on the day, cycle day 12, on the day that I went to the doctor. I got my crosshairs on that day. I don't know what's up with that. I mean, I was thinking, is it possible that I could have ovulated like early that morning or that night, and the doctor didn't see it on the ultrasound because I had already ovulated and it was gone. And then there was that other like secondary follicle still there. But since I didn't, my blood level didn't indicate that I had ovulated, I obviously didn't ovulate because my estrogen wouldn't have been up. My progesterone would have been a little higher, and they would have known that I already ovulated by my blood work. So I'm like 99.9% sure that I did not ovulate on that day, and Fertility Friend is just... Fertility Friend, let me tell you something, you are not right this month. I am also sick, so I'm thinking that that's why my temperature was up for 3 sustained days in a row. So maybe that's why it thought I ovulated, but it's kind of funny because it's my first month using Fertility Friend and it's already all out of whack. So yeah. Everything's going really well with me otherwise. My husband and I, we're getting kind of stressed out. I didn't really realize how stressful this first medicated cycle would be because we put so much hope into, you know, the Clomid 50 milligrams, which is, you know, I know it's kind of ridiculous, but in the same sense, like everyone wants their first medicated cycle to work. You want to be that, one of those ladies that gets pregnant on their first medicated cycle. You know, I mean, you hear of it happening, and it does happen to people. And I was hoping that I would be one of those people. And I still could be. Who knows? I mean, who knows what this follicle's going to do? But I'm not getting my hopes up. But I am happy that I am doing something. My ovaries are doing something, and so that makes me happy. Going back to how my husband and I are stressed, I mean, we got in a fight today, and I kind of feel bad about it, but it's just one of the things about infertility is that, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. I love my husband very much, but, you know, I'm stressed out and I cope with it in certain ways, and he's stressed out and he copes with it in certain ways, and it's kind of hard for me to translate kind of the way he copes, and it's hard for him to translate the way I cope, and sometimes it's hard for us to communicate with each other about our stress levels, and I don't know, we've just been fighting a lot lately, which is sad, and I don't know. It's just one of the things that we deal with infertility. And I was going to say something else, but I totally forgot what I wanted to say about that. Yeah, that sucks. Oh well. I've probably gone on too long anyway, but cycle day 13, we're hoping my follicle grows, and I'm really enjoying watching all of you guys' videos as always, and I keep track of everyone, and everyone that I'm subscribed to, I honestly watch all your videos all the time because, as I've said before, I commute on a commuter train to work every day, and that's what I do on the train, is watch everyone's videos. So, I've been watching you guys. Best of luck to everybody, and I will talk to you guys after my scan on Monday. Bye!